Hello and welcome to the Amiibo Tourney 2 Electric Boogaloo Losers Bracket. Exactly 1 week after the main tournament because, Jesus fucking Christ, that was 32 entries.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for talking you into that.
Wait, did you talk me into running all 32, or...?
I thought I did.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did, but I just don't remember.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Oh my god. Anyways, so we've got our worst of the worst lineup here. All 16 of these amiibo in this tournament were the first ones to get knocked out in our main tournament. Which actually we finished uploading the individual chunks, so if you go to our YouTube channel, you can go watch all those rounds. But yeah, so now that the raid boss is decided, we figured that, well, we'd go ahead and give a shot to the best of the worst. The winner of this one will also be a raid boss.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, I figure that we should have some kind of reward here, and the way I figure it is that if they don't win here to become a raid boss, they're probably not going to win in the bigger tournament. So, yeah, it's to give them a shot, you know? Because, I mean, think about the Bayonetta, for example. You think that she's going to be able to go toe-to-toe with a little Mac?
Fair enough.
So, we skipped the little showing off the stats process here because, frankly, y'all don't need to see that. You saw it last weekend. Nothing has changed. We haven't touched anything since then. We can do it after if anyone's really bothered by it, but, otherwise, I got everything pre-set up, so all we have to do is the standard shuffle. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Round 1 is gonna be Blender versus Hershey, damn.
Oh boy.
Yep, so, without further ado, let us get this full thing into swing. Alright. So we're looking at game one of round 1. We're gonna have Hershey versus Blender. Hershey, very well known for not taking losses all too well.
Nope.
I can't imagine she feels too great about being in a loser's bracket for, I think this is the second time that she's been in a loser's bracket.
That sounds right. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while since the first tournament.
Yeah.
Blender, meanwhile, first time in loser's bracket. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So, who do you want to... How do you think this matchup's gonna go? Because we got to see both of them last weekend, and while Hershey can put up a pretty strong fight, honestly, especially with her new aerial style, how do you think that would fare against Blender?
You know how fucking non-committal I am when you ask me that.
I mean, yeah, but it's nice to see what you might say.
I have no fucking idea.
Alright. You know, good start. Well, we're gonna move into game 1 of round 1. Or battle 1, sorry, it says it up there. This is Hershey versus Blender. So we did update this with the new competitive map list. So we're gonna take this to Lilac Cruise as, right now, honestly, not to spit on Hershey, I think she might be a little outclassed in the air here.
Yeah.
Definitely trying her hardest. But, Blender going in with those powerful aerials, Hershey trying to hit with the with down special, only to get airfilled into offstage, but does manage to reconnect with an up air. And manages to score first knockout as Blender just launches himself right into the up smash.
Hooray!
Hershey, though, took a lot of damage to get to that point. So,
That is true.
It is still anyone's game.
Yeah.
Blunder going to spike Hershey into the stage, but Hershey not too phased. Still, though, really not looking all too great with that 159%. And she's just going to hit him again with another up air, only to get knocked out by, I don't know what that move was.
Well.
Hershey, though, firing back with a few aerials of her own, then going for the back throw. Not really moving. I think she's just trying to prepare for whatever he does, but unfortunately, she was not prepared to take a full-on up special. As Blunder going ahead, spiking Hershey back into the stage. Hershey trying to take control of the situation, but unfortunately not quite doing that as she loses the next stock. Blunder, as with Hershey, took a lot of damage to get to that point, though, so again, still could be in Hershey's ballpark. As Hershey's going to connect that Nair, and she is going to land, I believe that was a down smash. Unfortunately, she's about half damage, but she could very easily bring this back. As you can see, she's basically evened out the score.
Yeah.
As the up smash is going to connect, Hershey trying to chase down Blunder, manages to hit him through the stage. As Blunder, I don't really know what he was going for there. I think he tried down smashing through the stage. Neutral B is going to come out, but she's going to get down in the aired and side smashed. Or, I'm sorry, I think that was down smash, actually, and Blunder's going to be moving on to round 2.
Oh boy!
Hershey really bringing it close, but unfortunately just no cigar.
The soulless eyes. How did we expect anything else, really?
Indeed. Up next, we're going to have Lamp versus Hex. Lamp, had kind of a very rough debut, unfortunately, going up against
I'm so sad.
I can't remember, didn't he go up against Hestia last round? Or last time?
That sounds right.
Hestia, of course, managing to make her way into our semifinals. And Hex also getting knocked out first round, because, regretfully for her, she did end up getting matched against last season's champion, Beatrix, the Rosalina. Now, I've been hearing tell about these Bayonetta buffs. Do you think that would give her any edge over Lamp, or do you think Lamp is going to be able to just keep her at bay?
I would hope that Lamp is good enough to beat a Bayonetta.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out as we move into Battle 2. This is Lamp versus Hex. As we're going to be taking it to Battlefield with the jogging countdown music, apparently. Hex going to whiff 2 side smashes, as Lamp is just going to start going for aerials, manages to land those PK fires, but Hex is going to dodge out of the second one, as she's going to trigger Witch Time, not going to do anything with it, though. And she's just going to keep triggering Witch Time. I don't know if she's just doing this to flex, or what. Is this a protest? I feel like this is a protest. I don't know what
tell you.
I don't know what she's protesting, though. As Lamp is going to take a very strong start.
That's our boy.
Bayo, unfortunately, still suffering from those, kind of slow smash attacks. She debates going and chasing him off stage, ops better, so he'll make it back. And she's going to trigger Witch Time again. She's going to actually make use of it that time as she goes for the up smash. Nearly full charge from the looks of it. As she's going to land the axe kick. Every so often, it seems like she debates trying to chase him, but I don't know that she wants to. She is, however, going to try and hit him with those forward airs, chaining him up. Did you know that her forward airs are the same thing as her side tilts on the ground?
No. I don't even know what that means.
Well, Lamp gets taken out, unfortunately, on that stock.
No, you have to win. We need the next round to be a battle between the boys.
Hex going to initiate that witch time once again, and she's going to chain up side special into up special into side special again, and go for those forward airs, racking up a decent bit of combo damage, honestly. Lamp, though, his aerials are a decent way stronger than a Bayonetta's, so able to keep that pressure up, as she's just going to keep trying her best to combo. As she's going to unfortunately take a yo-yo to the ass. You laugh, but that is a serious medical condition. Which reminds me, for today's sponsor, if your loved one has been misdiagnosed with a yo-yo planted firmly between your cheeks, please contact the number on screen. As Hex, unfortunately, is going to lose this round. Forget the sponsorship. Lamp will be moving on to round 2. You know, I actually kind of had hope for Hex.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only because it would be so cool to see Bayonetta actually win something for once.
I mean, that's fair, but now we have a face-off between our boys.
The boys are back!
Yeah!
Up next, we have Delphinium versus Überboi. Überboi had kind of a rough go with it last time, in his matchup against Ganondorf, and Delphinium surprisingly got shut out by Dynasty, the Sheik. So, both of them are a little odd. Do you have any insight? Do you have any, like, one that you're particularly rooting for on this one? In the land of the oddities?
I am kind of... I do kind of want to see a Mega Man do well, but... that's just me.
You know, that's fair. I mean, we do know that he is capable of taking on Mr. T, and Mr. T did make it to semifinals. So...
that's true.
Although, maybe that's because, maybe something about Überboi's playstyle directly counters that. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, we're about to find out. Battle 3, we're going to be looking at Delphinium versus Überboi. As we're going to take it to Final Destination, the Brinstar music from Melee is playing, so Delphinium gets a little bit of a buff, but apparently Überboi just going to try and hold his own here. Managing to get off some really powerful hits. Delphinium, though, not going to give him much, if any, breathing room.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Delphinium whiffs that grab, only to get Shoryuken, followed by a, I believe that was a back air. And the spike comes out! Überboi showing why it is you want to grab that ledge quickly. Was Überboi going to chain a down air into a Shoryuken. Delphinium unfortunately whiffing her own down air, not able to get that spike, as they're just going to try and play the ledge from the looks of it. Oh, I guess they got bored.
Yeah.
The up smash is going to come out, and that will be enough to pick up Überboi, though Mega Man still kind of a lighter character. And those smash attacks out of Dark Samus tend to be particularly powerful. As she's going to combo, I believe that was a down throw into an up smash. But that's not enough to hold Überboi back, as he's just going to repeatedly go for dash attack after Shoryuken, after forward air, going for that down air again, trying to get that spike. Unfortunately, Delphinium not going to be able to make it back. For some reason, the AI doesn't like learning how to recover with the down special, because you can use the bomb drops to get your way closer to the stage.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just an exchange of whiffing blows for the most part. Although, Delphinium is going to land that down air, get the spike. Delphinium does have a chance to bring this back, but Überboi seems to be playing more dominantly over the course of this round, so I wouldn't count him out at all. As Überboi's going to slide into Delphinium, go for that down smash, try and hit with his side smash, connects with the up smash, misses the second up smash, gets side tilted into a down air, into a forward air from Delphinium, responds with a back air, trying to keep Delphinium back. As Delphinium's going to deliver the back air, and she's going to move on to the next round.
Damn.
That was quite the comeback.
Yeah. Oh well. His time will come.
His time will come. Alright, up next we have Rex versus Roy. Now, I do feel like Rex kind of got shut down early. I don't know how Blazkowicz managed to take him out the way that he did. But,
yeah.
Rex being one of the original favorites to actually win last tournament. Or you know, Amiibo Tourney to Electric Boogaloo. Meanwhile, Roy here has had a history of hardship. And given that he's going up against...
He tried so hard.
He tries so hard. Honestly, I wish that they would make the Roy AI a bit better. I don't know why Chrom is so good. Probably because with Chrom and Lucina, they don't have to worry about spacing as much, whereas Roy, in particular, has to get really close. So, which is probably why Marth is a little bit better in some ways, AI-wise, because you don't really have to be too close to get value. In fact, Marth prefers people being far away. But that's not the point. The point is, Roy tries very hard, and Rex might be a bit of a mountain for him.
Yeah.
So we're about to... So, unless you have some comments to add?
Nope.
We're about to go into Battle 4. This is Rex versus Roy. As we are going to be going to the Kalos Pokemon League. This is a lovely stage.
It is. I like how the whole entire thing looks like it's made of stained glass.
It's really nice.
It is.
What's not so nice, though, is that projectile combo that just connected on Roy. The stage is gonna change. I swear I turned off hazards. Unless they've updated it so that it still makes adjustments, because, oh no! The hazards are still on, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
As Roy is unfortunately going to get hit with some of that Dragon's Breath. Nothing seems to be enough to knock either one of these two out. Roy trying to hold on, but unfortunately he gets a Disrespect Footstool from Rex.
Well.
He's going to land the up-tilted variant of that side special. He's going to try and hit the aerials. Unfortunately, Rex, not too shabby when it comes to his aerial moves, and with those rather large hitboxes on almost anything he does.
Yeah.
Roy seems to be trying to think out how to approach this. Doesn't seem to have a very good idea of how to do it, though. Does manage to bounce him off the sword. And here's a fact for you, Lucie. If they hit the sides of those swords, that does damage. Unfortunately, though, hitting the sides of those swords, not gonna do too much, but maybe bouncing Rex off will. So, what do I know?
Why are stage hazards on?
Because I honestly thought stage hazards were off, and I didn't bother to double check. Because usually I just turn stage hazards off, so...
That's... weird.
Yeah. I'm debating whether or not we call it here so I can fix it, but that would mean having to redo some rounds.
Yeah.
I'd rather not, you know?
Yeah.
As we are going to switch to the fire Pokemon stage, though. Those Flame Jets obviously doing a little bit of damage. Roy should feel a little at home given the type of damage his sword does. He's going to land a very solid side smash, unfortunately not enough to pick up the KO, as Rex is going to just hit him with the up smash, apparently gets KO'd by the Flame Jet, but it really doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
This loser's bracket is scuffed, and I apologize.
Yeah.
There's no way to fix that mid-round either, or like mid-tournament.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't ideal.
No, it's not.
Easiest way I could think to fix this is if we finish out just this side, and then we just redo the tournament and do the folks who moved on. I don't know if we want to do that though, but it is an option.
I've completely lost my train of thought, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I don't...
You don't know how you want to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, let's just let it play out.
Alright.
Because I'm thinking to the stages that we have, it's only the Pokemon stages. There's only 2 of those that I could really see being problematic. So we should be okay.
Alright.
Besides, if nothing else, it's Amiibos, and while we try to make it all competitive and stuff, let's be real, it is a little casual. We're just here to have fun. So.
Yeah.
That's the losers bracket. It makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
And speaking of interesting, Fabian versus Hermes. Hermes probably deeply insulted to be here after being second place in our first ever Amiibo tournament.
Yeah, that's right.
Fabian, meanwhile, no stranger to the losers bracket.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you know what? Again, Fabian's just here to have fun, so...
Still!
He
was doing so well, and he got fucking robbed.
To be fair, though, Siren went on to dominate, so it's not like she more than made up, or she more than earned her place, at the very least.
Still.
Yeah, so we have our bomb lover, we have our serious aerial combatant. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Um...
Because I can see Hermes having a clear advantage, potentially.
Yeah, of course, them being in the air, but also Fabian has bombs.
That is true. You are never safe when there are bombs on the field.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's get into it. This is Battle 5, Fabian versus Hermes. This should be an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
As we're gonna take it to the I think this is Smashville. Oh no, this is Town and City.
Yeah, it's Animal Crossing.
Well, yeah, but there's 2 different ones.
Yeah, I know, but I was just like, how do you? It's Animal Crossing. What?
I'll explain. Well, that's a lot of grabbing going on. turn our attention back to the tournament. As Fabian's just gonna keep casually dropping bombs on Hermes. Almost gets sucked off by the fucking platforms. Manages to avoid it as he is doing decently well at keeping Hermes zoned. Manages to land that down air. Hermes also landing the down airs. Much more powerful down airs in some ways. As Hermes is going to come in with that side special. Unfortunately, that side special, there is no real way to damage him out of it. But that is a clean return from Fabian.
Woo! That's our boy!
Fabian getting up smash. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to be able to connect anything with Hermes up until that bomb. As Hermes just showing that, showing off partially why he was so good in the first tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Very agile, very strong. Unfortunately, I do imagine that chip damage from Fabian's going to get to him eventually, but not fast enough, as the side smash is going to come out and pick up a knockout. Fabian not looking too good on this one.
No. Oh, it's so sad.
As Hermes is going to chain up those down airs, Fabian tries to come back in, unfortunately gets hit with an up smash, and then gets chained on down airs some more.
This is so sad.
Fabian returning with a down air, throwing as many projectiles out as he can. Unfortunately keeps whiffing those grabs. I don't know why he keeps trying to use the hook shot, but will get hit with the up smash, and Hermes is going to move on to round 2.
You were so close.
That was kind of depressing, honestly.
I know.
Without breaking my professionalism, that was the equivalent of kicking a puppy repeatedly in the face. Just me? Okay.
No.
Now you can see it.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Valkyria versus SPLooT. Valkyria kind of in a similar boat as Delphinium. SPLooT? I don't really know what to make of him at this point, honestly. I feel like he's got the potential to move forward. How do you figure this?
I think I missed both of their matches.
Really?
I think so. Even if I was there for either one of them, I don't fucking remember. So
Well, you know what? Let's just get into it, then.
Yeah.
This is going to be SPLooT versus Valkyria.
3, 2, 1, go!
SPLooT already off with those flaming arrows. Valkyria, however, managing to land that forward air. Unfortunately, though, coming into SPLOOT's range, as SPLOOT's going to chain up into that into the side smash, gets the up tilt. Unfortunately, does try to taunt, which does open him up to Valkyria. This is a very close round, and unfortunately, the stage has begun to change.
Oh boy. That's...
SPLooT missing that side smash, Valkyria managing to land the forward air, although barely, as they're now just trying to fight a little ways off stage, but Valkyria managing to land her forward smash. That's going to be enough, and she spikes just to secure it! Just to prove that she's top dog!
Jeez. This is,
This one's brutal!
Oh, SPLooT.
Valkyria
You
forward...
were fine until you taunted.
Valkyria up throwing into up air. Valkyria just really keeping SPLooT zoned, honestly. I don't really know how else to put it, but SPLooT will strike back finally with a down smash, but he did unfortunately take way too much damage trying to secure that kill.
Yeah, so unless you can do this perfectly.
Valkyria taking advantage of the stun effect on her neutral special, to combo into dash attack. SPLooT trying to use his boomerang to the best of his advantage, but unfortunately, she's got projectiles too, and they're doing way more. She's going to spike him from that high up.
Jesus.
Things are not looking too well for SPLooT, as he's just throwing out literally everything he has.
This poor boy. Well, he's just a boy.
I mean, on the one hand, fair, but on the other hand, so are the kids from Own It, so...
They won this round. They're fine.
Are you saying that we should just let the children win?
Falk, he's just a boy. Come on.
SPLooT, though, managing to hold his own against this intergalactic policewoman.
Ugh.
But unfortunately, that dash attack might be enough. No, SPLOOT's gonna make it back. Manages to connect to the stage with the chain hook, as he's going to land the forward tilt, going to charge up the arrows, try and keep her back. Unfortunately, that missile does find its way in, but the forward smash is going to pick up the KO. But things are really not looking good for SPLooT. Unless he can play this perfectly, he is out of this game. As the up special is going to connect, she manages to land the down smash! The down spike! As Valkyria is going to move on to round 2.
Jeez.
If we can get an F in chat for our boy SPLooT.
I know, right? Damn.
Up next, we've got Strelitzia versus KrispyChkn. KrispyChkn had a bit of a rough go on his first debut, and Strelitzia, if I remember correctly, has not had a good round since Season 1. So...
No.
You've seen the way that both of them handle, how do you... I mean, both of them are really fast, both of them are decently strong. I'd say, Crispy might be a little bit stronger, but how do you think it pans out? Do you think Strelitzia has a chance here?
I would hope so, but, like, probably not.
Well, you want to find out?
Yeah.
As we move into Game 7, Game 7. This is Strelitzia versus KrispyChkn. As we move on to a stage that wasn't even on the thing. What the fuck?
I wonder if stage hazards were off, and it just decided, you know what, fuck you.
Oh well, we're about to... You know what? It's rare we get to see a stage like this get played, so... KrispyChkn very obviously dominating this round. Strelitzia trying to get back in, manages to land a few attacks, but unfortunately not going to be enough as KrispyChkn has managed to pick up early KO. The unfortunate part is that there is that walk-off, and I think this basically just does it for Strelitzia. Talk about a scuffed tournament, right?
Yeah.
Remind me to double-check the things next time.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Now, you know what? At this point, I do feel like we need to correct this, because this map in particular should not be on the thing.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do after this one, or not after this one, but after this round, we're going to let them run it back. Because the stage should not have been on there, so...
Alright. Yeah.
We are going to keep track of who actually makes it. So please write down somewhere that we do need to let them run it back. Up next is going to be Amelia versus Thanatos. Thanatos, supposed to be the god of death, unfortunately did end up going as Mr. T last time. And Amelia versus Lotus, honestly, that was anyone's game. That was a pretty damn close one. I don't know. You know, I was gonna ask for your thoughts on this, and then I remembered that we watched a video by, I think it was Jello Apocalypse, welcome to Wattpad/fanfiction.net, and there was an Olimar x Wii Fit fanfiction thing that they were doing, and I feel very uncomfortable now, so now we're just gonna go into Battle 8.
Why did you remind me of that?
Because if I have to suffer, so do you.
Love you too, dude. Jeez.
As we're gonna take it to Yoshi's tail. So, Olimar does have one advantage in this fight in particular, and that is that Pikmin do kind of allow him to go uncontested, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe that was a footstool, but Thanatos taking a very early lead.
Damn.
Amelia, however, not going to let that one stand, as she's going to land the down air spike. As in comes a Shy Guy carrying a piece of fruit, gets completely ignored. It's probably for the best.
Yeah. This map's freaking adorable, though.
It is. As Amelia going for another spike, Thanatos gets saved by that cloud, but unfortunately the cloud does end up going away.
Oh. Bye, Cloud.
Thanatos using those Pikmin to the best of his capabilities. Unfortunately, though, I don't think he was prepared for this kind of workout.
That was bad.
Alright, I want to see you do better. I rest my case. Thanatos definitely racking up the damage, unfortunately not really picking up much. I don't know if that was a roll to pick that one up, but, you know, good on him for managing it. As he's going to play the Cloud game, catches Amelia out of her volleyball, but he becomes the ball in the end, unfortunately for him. Spoiler alert. Next with that up air, going for those spins, manages to hit with the red Pikmin. You know, Wii Fit has some weird screams in this game. Sounds very,
I'm glad I can't hear them.
Amelia trying to get some use out of that volleyball, unfortunately gets knocked back, manages to make it to the cloud, misses the F smash as they're just going to start trying to fight a little ways off the stage. Okay, they bring it back, they bring it back. The yellow Pikmin comes out. Unfortunately, Thanatos is going to get caught by that wiggle, as Amelia gets knocked out by the flaming Pikmin, and Thanatos is going to move it on to the next round. So, okay, so we do need to write down who all's moving forward, because we do need to allow for KrispyChkn and Strelitzia to run that one back. That round was unfair.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a picture really quickly. We're going to close out of the game. Hi, welcome to the Kaizo fucked up tournament and needs to fix it portion of the stream. How are you all doing? Hey, found you.
Captain Falcon.
Hershey and Amelia also got eliminated, so they get to go back on the board.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, take it to the final destination. Strelitzia getting a good, nice, strong first grab, managing to land that tilt, 2 tilts actually. However, KrispyChkn gonna fire back with a good throw, and I believe that was a nair. Strelitzia managing to shield most of Crispy's incoming attacks. These things aren't looking too great for Crispy, but based on those grabs, I can honestly see him bringing it back at any point. Especially as he lands that up special. Those up specials, especially at slightly higher percentages, they can be fatal, so Strelitzia does need to be careful. As the grab is going to come out, I think Crispy tried landing that up special as a hit, but like, It just did not go well for him. However, that side smash is going to land, as he misses the stop. Does manage to get the grab, though, and Strelitzia is going to lose a stock here. KrispyChkn still has a decent amount of damage on him, though, so Strelitzia can very quickly even this out, potentially. Strelitzia just going for grab combos, up throws primarily. She's going to back throw, doesn't get much value off of that. Meanwhile, KrispyChkn is going to continue to just grab and throw her, and manages to land some rather decent hits midair. Up tilt also doing a bit of work. Srelitzia finally gets the knockout that she needs, but unfortunately it comes a little too late, and she's taken a large amount of damage. Falcon is going to dodge that down special, which could have potentially spiked him. Might not have killed, though. Srelitzia going to get some very strong grabs. Unfortunately, does get her chain combo broken. She gets spiked into the stage, and both are now just playing near the edge. KrispyChkn, unfortunately, his back throw is a lot stronger than Strelitzia's, so that will be a knockout. However, if Srelitzia can actually pick up this knockout quickly, the game won't be decided just yet. Unfortunately, she will take an up special, trying potentially to hit KrispyChkn. Oh, the disrespect! KrispyChkn's still moving on to the next round.
Jeez.
As Strelitzia gets taken out by a footstool.
Well.
You know what, though? At least we gave them the opportunity.
Yep.
Strelitzia tried her hardest. It didn't work out. But at least it was more fair than having a map of the runoff. Let's go back with the tournament that we already started. Alright. What's actually technically round 2. So, battle 1 of round 2. You know what? Let's... you know these boys best. How do you think this is gonna go?
Lamp is best!
Alright. You know what? Fair. This is going to be game 1 of round 2. This is Blender versus Lamp. The never-foreseen Battle of the Boys. As we're gonna take it to the Pokemon Stadium. Both instantly connecting with aerials. Unfortunately, the Lamp does have those down smashes, and sorry, Blender has those down smashes. Lamp not really responding too well to them, if I'm being honest. As they're both just gonna take it heavily off the stage. Blender, unfortunately, not able to grab the ledge as Lamp taking an early lead. I wouldn't count Blender out just yet, though. Blender does make some pretty dang strong comebacks. As you can see, that down smash putting in a lot of work for him. Unfortunately, Blender does temporarily get caught in a bit of a juggle. Manages to land the forward air, and does land the down air, keeping him in the game. Unfortunately, does take a decent amount of damage in order to do that, but should be able to even that out relatively quickly. Lamp is going to hit him with that nair, as they're both going to fight offstage. A very dangerous place for these two, in particular. As Blender, unfortunately, going to take the up special, but gets off better than Lamp, who ends up unfortunately losing a stock. But Lamp very quickly evening it out. Still anyone's game.
The boys, they are evenly matched.
Blender, unfortunately, wastes a fully charged down smash, as they're both just kind of kicking each other in the air.
I never knew I needed this until now.
Lamp managing to keep Blender zoned. Blender, it's not looking too good as Lamp is going to land the up air. Lamp moves on to the semifinals.
That's my boy!
Up next is Delphinium versus Rex. Now, I personally feel like Rex might have the advantage here. While Delphinium definitely has her own set of projectiles, K. Rool's projectiles tend to be a little bit more troublesome. However, Delphinium has surprised us before.
That is true.
So, I feel like there is equally a chance for her to make it. So, let's move into round 2 of our quarterfinals. This is going to be Delphinium versus Rex. As we're going to take it to Battlefield. Delphinium already knows what Rex is about, apparently, as she's just going to go straight for a grab, not going to let him really get out that musket. In fact, she's very intent on keeping him just unable to move. Unfortunately, though, Rex is able to very quickly even out that damage just with about an up smash or two. And it will be kind of hard for Delphinium to take him off stage. However, that early amount of damage did do her well, as Rex is going to lose first stock.
Well then.
However, Rex very capable of evening this out quickly, especially given how high damage Delphinium is. But Delphinium not letting up. Not every attack hits, but you can tell that she does not want to let this K. Rool move freely. As she's going to actually land a charged neutral special. That's actually very rare nowadays. At least for the Amiibos. The F smash is going to come out. Gonna land the up air. K. Rool trying to go for that back air. Manages to catch her in the musket, goes for her back shot. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to finish the job. Neither will that musket ball. Misses the down air, as both of them are at the ledge, and the back air is going to connect with the K. Rool. And Delphinium has a pretty damn strong lead right now.
Wow.
Unfortunately, she will get caught in the musket and shot, but unfortunately for Rex, the damage does seem to be kind of done. So unless he can pull this out, as Delphinium missing those spikes, but she doesn't seem uncomfortable off stage. She will get caught in the musket, as K. Rool is going to go for that forward air. Does manage to land the dash attack. Unfortunately gets caught while trying to use his musket, as, you know, same as always, Delphinium's just going to keep him absolutely comboed. Make sure that he cannot get too much breathing room. But he will break out long enough to land a forward smash. Either that or a forward tilt. I can never remember what the boxing glove is. She is going to keep that musket ball from hitting her the second time, as the down smash is going to come out. And she will manage to finally land a down air. Not a spike, but still enough to kill. And Delphinium is going to be moving on to the semifinals.
Wow.
Delphinium,
That was something.
It really was. Rex just cannot catch a break.
No.
First a villager, now a dark Samus. What next? Up next, he loses to Piddles. Speaking of up next, though, Hermes versus Valkyria. I don't think we've actually seen this matchup before. I think they barely missed each other in tournament. I could be.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
That sounds right.
They both really like spiky people. So I expect to see a lot of offstage play.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't have water. Oh well. Let's get into it. This is Hermes versus Valkyria.
Ooh.
As we're gonna take it back to Town and City. Now the map will still shift here, so don't worry, that is a standard.
Yeah, I'm aware.
As Valkyria getting a really dominating lead on Hermes. Of course, Hermes looking to try and even that out as he manages to combo with some aerials, manages to land not one, but 2 side smashes. Very quickly, almost evening out the damage completely. Valkyria ends up spiking him into the stage, just enough to break up his combo. He will manage to land the side special, as Valkyria, unfortunately, will get hit out of a charged up smash. That might have been enough to kill, but unfortunately, Hermes is going to turn that whole thing around as he down airs into a up smash, takes first stock. Valkyria very quickly evening that out, though.
Yeah.
Those side specials out of Hermes are rather potent, though. Once again, they he cannot really be hit out of them, so her only option would be to try and grab him. Valkyria landing some nice up smashes, landing the forward airs, getting a good spike into the stage. Unfortunately, though, Hermes able to break free, managing to land 2 back airs, getting some rather decent launch power on both, as Valkyria is just going to start chaining up those forward airs. Unfortunately gets spiked out of her forward air, and lands into an up smash by Hermes. Hermes trying to make sure that he doesn't get knocked out in this quarterfinals.
Wow.
Unfortunately goes for a rather poorly timed up special, gets hit with the up air, then the up smash. Valkyria evening this out once again. Still anyone's games, folks. Valkyria landing the super missile, manages to land the up smash. Unfortunately not able to land the second up smash, but does manage to get the side smash before Hermes begins to try and chain up. Really going for just as much damage as possible. Manages to land the grab. The second she lands, goes for the up tilt, misses the up smash, but does manage to land the side smash, as Hermes is going to be moving on to the semifinals.
Wow.
It's game over for you.
That was interesting.
Hermes really pulling out the aggressive, the aggressive play style there. I just have, I know that we don't have the chat up on the screen, but we do have Puppy Power in the chat, and she asked, do you do voice warm-ups before these where you just say smash a lot? To answer that, no, I don't. In fact, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just show up and I just start, you know, committing to my verbal diarrhea, basically.
Yeah, you just start shouting into your mic, basically.
This is all I have. This is all I can do. Basically, our Amiibo tournaments further cement why it is I should not have a prominent speaking role on our show. Because
Yeah.
I just cannot do it. Alright.
And yet here we are.
And yet here we are. In part because no one else shows up. Although to be fair, I didn't really ping. You know who I'm referring to. To be fair, I didn't really ping on this one, but generally speaking, the others don't usually take as much interest in these tournaments.
Yeah.
Anyhow, up next we've got KrispyChkn versus Thanatos. So Thanatos managing to bring out a relatively surprise victory against Amelia.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, given how sparse his knockouts were against Amelia, I think it's safe to say that KrispyChkn might have a distinct advantage here.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got anything to add on this one?
Nope.
Well, okay then. Up next, final round of the quarterfinals. This is going to be KrispyChkn versus Thanatos.
Well.
As we're gonna take it to the Lilac Cruise.
Sweet.
I wonder if Thanatos feels more at home here, given the whole space aspect.
You know, I bet he does, just a little bit.
That would definitely explain the lead that he's currently got on KrispyChkn. KrispyChkn, though, looking to very quickly even that one out, manages to land the grab, as well as a forward tilt, 2 forward tilts, manages to hit that side special. So, a fun fact about that side special there, if he gets hit late into it, he has hyper armor. So, there's a point where he can't be knocked out of that side special, but unfortunately, that won't be enough to save him, because he got taken off stage, and that spike was enough to kill. Thanatos just cycling through his Pikmin. Hasn't lost a single one. I'm actually impressed. Unfortunately, though,
Yeah.
that spike will hit, knock him into the stage, as KrispyChkn just going to go on a full-on aggressive. We see the unfortunate death of the yellow Pikmin, and unfortunately, KrispyChkn will manage to take a stock with that up special.
Well.
He also then combos a up smash into an up special, really not wanting to give Thanatos that lead again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. He'll probably lose if he gives him the lead again. Right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, Thanatos is able to zone him out far enough where that recovery won't be able to save him, and Thanatos does get a lead, but he has taken a large amount of damage. It should be relatively easy for KrispyChkn to pick up a knockout at this point. And even things once again. It's just a matter of can KrispyChkn do it, but without taking a large amount of damage.
Yeah.
Playing near the ledge, very risky. Thanatos does manage to shield the side special. Unfortunately, though, is unable to escape the up special, as Thanatos does lose a stock. It is, once again, anyone's game. However, KrispyChkn not looking too great, does manage to even out, but, you know, we've seen Thanatos manage to pull out a victory from worse. Thanatos getting spiked. Thanatos getting spiked into the stage, gets grabbed, as KrispyChkn looking at his kill options, not exactly going for any of them, unfortunately. Misses the up smash, manages to land the grab and the forward throw, shields against the Pikmin, lands the up special as Thanatos is recovering, and KrispyChkn will be moving on to the semifinals.
Well, damn.
Well, damn indeed.
I was kind of looking forward to seeing Thanatos, like, move on, but no.
So, first game of semifinals, we have Lamp versus Delphinium. Not gonna lie, I didn't think either one of them would actually make it this far. No offense to Lamp.
My boy Lamp.
Well, okay, Blender generally comes across as the more, like, competent of the two when it comes to, you know, being aggressive.
Mm.
That could just be me.
I suppose that's fair. I don't know. Ness is superior.
Ness has the firepower, but Blender has the reliability.
Mm-hmm.
Delphinium, though, definitely surprising us with how far she's made it.
Yeah.
Especially since a lot of her victories seem to come from really cheeky finishers. So, I'm excited to see these two in action. I don't know about you.
Yeah. This will be interesting.
As we'll move into semifinal, round 1. This is going to be Lamp versus Delphinium. As we take it back to Yoshi's Tale.
This looks familiar.
Delphinium gonna get hit early on with that yo-yo. Will, however, manage to land a down air into an up air. Going for those spikes. Doesn't want to stay too close to that recovering Ness, though, and for good reason. That would do a lot of damage. As Delphinium is still going to take a decent amount of damage from Lamp's aerials. It's weird. I feel like both of them want to move in on the other and be highly aggressive, but neither of them really knows how to do it. Although Lamp really trying to make me eat my words there, as he goes in with a very strong combo. Will it be enough, though, as Delphinium trying to push the aggressive? Lamp manages to free himself from the up smash and is going to be able to take first stock.
Hooray!
Delphinium, though, not really looking to be left behind, as she's just going to dodge menacingly in his general direction. The up smash is going to come out. Unfortunately, not going to do as much as Delphinium might have liked, as she will manage to land an up tilt and send Lamp up to that upper platform, as she's just going to start lackadaisically firing missiles. I'm very confused by this strategy, but maybe there's something to it. The up specials, the up air is going to land, the grab's going to land, she's going to land the forward air, and that's going to be a knockout on Lamp. Delphinium still has a chance to take this, although Lamp's up airs are lethal. Generally.
Wow.
Delphinium not really able to get too much of an opening here, as Lamp very quickly either evens out damage or manages to hit right after. Trade. That's what I meant. They're trading.
Mm-hmm.
Delphinium landing that back air, really capitalizing off the fact that that Lamp missed, manages to cancel out his up special with her own up special. Unfortunately, he will still recover, but that is a nice bit of damage. A nice little trade-off. Either one of them could get knocked out really easily here, as Lamp is going to land the up air, but that won't be enough. I don't know what move that was, but Delphinium does manage to take a stock, but Lamp will even that out relatively quickly. Delphinium, however, taking advantage of those early on iframes from being knocked out second, does manage to get him to about 38%. Unfortunately, Lamp is able to even out relatively quickly. It's a matter of, can Delphinium push the aggressive without taking too much? Because, as we've seen, Lamp is very good at those turnarounds, managing to get her to an easy 95%. And she's just only slightly trailing behind. Delphinium seems to be weighing her options, goes for that back air. Has a decent amount of launch power, not enough to kill, and she is going to go for the back throw. He does dodge the forward air. She's going to land the back air from a drop down, as Delphinium is going to be moving on to the finals.
Damn.
You know, good on Lamp for making it this far.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, it does appear that Lamp might have had a kind of one-off gimmick going for him, and so it just...
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so he got some wins off of it, but unfortunately, I don't think it was enough at that point. As we will be moving on to the final round of semifinals. This is going to be Hermes versus KrispyChkn. Both of them are really powerful. I personally feel like Hermes has advantage here. What do you think?
Probably, since he can, like, he has the air.
Well, not only that, but the blades give him a little bit of reach.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, they both have moves that grant them a little bit of armor, although Hermes is a little bit superior to KrispyChkn's. That being said, I do feel like KrispyChkn has a lot more early knockout options.
Yeah.
Especially in terms of that up special, if he manages to connect some. So actually being above KrispyChkn might actually prove to be a little bit more detrimental for Hermes.
Yeah.
Oh well. No use sitting around. Let's move into final round of the semifinals. This is going to be Hermes versus KrispyChkn. Also, Ow, my mouth hurts without water. As we're taking it to Final Destination, as KrispyChkn already making his presence known with a very quick forward throw into a knee, very powerful combo. Unfortunately, though, Hermes able to rack up really easy damage, managing to combo up various aerials into an up smash. Those down airs really proving to be dangerous.
Yeah.
As we see a down air into an up smash, and Hermes will be taking first stock.
Well.
Crispy doesn't really seem to know how to approach this. I don't really blame him. He will manage to grab Hermes out of the air, though, and goes for the throw, unable to follow up, though. Does manage to land the spike, misses his side smash. That might have been a finisher had he actually landed it. Does manage to land the nair. Misses the up smash again. Hermes trying to land as many of those down airs as possible. Unfortunately, missing a decent few. That down smash, however, coming out as a bit of a surprise, manages to pick up the knockout. KrispyChkn might still have a hold in this game, but unfortunately, 50% on second stock versus 0% against Hermes, not really the position you want to find yourself in.
No.
KrispyChkn just going to very lightly kick Hermes off the stage and then run away. We're gonna see more of those down airs into a side special. As KrispyChkn, finally getting wise, parries the down air, goes for the up smash, and then connects with a up special, landing a fair bit of damage, as both of them are going to hit each other and send them to the other ends of the stage. KrispyChkn going to land the kick again. Either one could get knocked out here, as KrispyChkn is going to land the up smash, managed to pick up another knockout. Hermes could very well bring this back, as we've seen before, but Crispy looking very strong here as he goes for the forward throw into the nair. And Hermes not really looking to want to lose this. As he manages to land that side smash, manages to pick up the knockout. Unfortunately, now the tables are turned. KrispyChkn's the one at 0%. It's just a matter of if Hermes can bring this back fast enough.
I feel like this is a war of attrition.
Yeah, how do you figure?
Just a little. I don't know. Just who can fucking. This is just a who can fucking last longer, really.
No fair. As Hermes gonna get caught at the very end of his side special, and KrispyChkn going to finish it by spiking him out of his recovery. KrispyChkn moving on to the final round.
Yay! Ah, sorry, sleepy.
No problem. Your commentator is gonna take a moment to go get some water.
Yeah.
Give me like 5 seconds.
I cannot read the chats. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. And with that, let us move into the final round.
Hooray!
So, KrispyChkn versus Delphinium. Both of them have had an interesting climb this evening.
Yeah.
I mean, first and foremost, as we said before, loser's bracket does consist of those who got knocked out round 1 of our main Amiibo Tourney 2. So they were already considered some of the worst, but no, really showing their own against the others. Delphinium with some really cheeky comebacks, and KrispyChkn with you know, some surprise powerhouse moves. I don't know, if you had to pick one, who do you think has advantage here, based on what we've seen this evening?
Probably KrispyChkn, but it's just a guess.
You think so?
Yeah.
Raw power, or what? How do you figure?
He's fast.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Exactly.
Well, Delphinium does have the projectiles, though, which could actually work to her benefit.
That's fair, I guess.
Deal damage out of range, and then, you know, finish it up with smashes and stuff.
You asked me what I thought, okay?
I know, and then this is how commentary goes. Each side presents. We present. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Is it though?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's move into the final round, shall we? This is gonna be Delphinium versus KrispyChkn for title Best of the Worst and for a chance at being a raid boss. As we're gonna take it for one last trip to the Kalos Pokemon Stadium. KrispyChkn going for that grab, unfortunately misses it, but does manage to land some rather powerful chain-ups. As he just narrowly misses that combo, Delphinium not wanting to give him the KO for free. Delphinium unfortunately going to take an up smash, but does manage to land the down air, 2 down airs, 3 down airs, and a grab, and a down air, securing the knockout. Delphinium takes first stock.
Oh shit.
KrispyChkn, though, going on an all-out offensive, probably knows better than to leave Delphinium alone. As he's going to try and throw her off the stage, manages to, however, land an up special. I don't even know where he had time for that. And manages to secure a stock without taking damage. So it's basically evened out again at this point.
Yeah.
Delphinium going to land that down smash. Unfortunately, not able to hit anything in the air there, as KrispyChkn trying to get his foot back in. Does manage to land the knee, though, for an easy KO.
Well.
Delphinium still probably has a foot in the ring, though. It's just a matter of how safely she can try and put damage. But it's looking to be less and less by the second, as KrispyChkn is very swiftly racking up those hits. So KrispyChkn is going to land the up special, and I think that was a knee. As KrispyChkn is now winner of the losers bracket, he has claimed the title Best of the Worst. And more importantly, he has earned himself a chance to be a raid boss.
Well.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that.
No.
I genuinely thought that we were going to have, I genuinely thought we were going to end up having, Delphinium as our champ here. In part because of how quick that turnaround happened, but those knees, they just come out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all for this evening. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. This was our Amiibo Tourney 2 Electric Boogaloo losers bracket and the final portion of this season. Just keep an eye on our YouTube channel, which you'll find in our little description on Twitch, for when we start doing stuff on the raid bosses. Unfortunately, KrispyChkn here won't have his time in the sun just yet, as we do have to get through Mickey D. And that should be something to look forward to. So, until next time, I'm Kaizo, that's Lucie, this is Existence. Goodbye.
Bye.